Yo, what is going on, guys? Bob's here. I hope you're doing super well. Today we are looking at the Splatoon 3 Splattle Royale. This is actually my creation here. I just had a bunch of ideas and creations and anything you can think of about a Splatoon Battle Royale, because I tried to find another fan-made thing that would be better than me, because I don't have any fan art, okay? Like, I don't have any pictures or anything. I'm just gonna talk about it. I do have one picture though. I did that, but it's very jank, okay? You're probably seeing it on screen now. Basically the Splatoon Battle Royale, but I think it'll maybe be on the third. I mean, they should make one of these. Nintendo should definitely think about making one of these. I doubt they will, but if they did, it would be dank as fuck. But still though, I think it would be an amazing addition. So first thing you're looking at here, this abomination, is me just taking literally every single map ever and yeeting it together to make a somewhat map, okay? Obviously they can make whatever they want to, but I was just like, hey, that'd be pretty cool if you could just have all the maps like together, multiplayer maps, as like your island, you know, your Fortnite Splatoon island, you know. So I just threw a bunch of crap together. It's obviously not to scale at all. Like Kelp Dome was freaking huge up here, man. Like this is a Wumbo Kelp Dome. Let me see what else we got down here. We got you know, Gobi, and I think we got port. Is this Port Mackerel? I don't know, dude. Or no, this is the Hammerhead Bridge, I think, over here. And then I got Splatoon 1 and Splatoon 2, so we got Moray, Mahi, I think this is Bluefin Depot. This is Port Mackerel. I think this is Salt Spray Rig over here, Black Belly, Lay Skate Park, not the actual Black Belly Skate Park, but the Humback Pump Track. We got Skipper over here. This is OG Urchin Underpass, I think. This is the Splatoon 3 OG. We got the Reef. Basically everything. We got, I think this is Rainmaker. No, wait, where's the Rainmaker? This is Rainmaker. We got Rainmaker of Piranha Pit. Basically every single map, okay? Like we literally have, I literally just threw together every single map and be like, ah, this kind of fits here. This looks pretty good. So I just kind of threw it together any other way. So it was not bad. I think, you know, I mean, obviously like height is different, but I feel like you could make something like this. Obviously it doesn't need to be like this. It's just, I don't know, me just throwing shit together. Because I'm gonna explain I call it the interface. It's kind of hard to explain. Let me just get into it. So I'm thinking you hold two weapons instead of, like in Apex you hold two, and I think in Warzone, not Warface, Warzone you hold two, and in Fortnite you can hold a 5. But I was thinking you can hold only two weapons, any Splatoon weapon obviously, but they're gonna be like rarity. So it's, you know, like Fortnite where it's commons. I don't think it's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and then they have mythic, but just fuck mythic. You can use all the bobs. You can hold down maybe like 2 of them at a time, okay? Single player, I think is how it works, is like you can get hit a lot, and then like your like armor that like kind of like recharges. I'm gonna put a clip up, but like you get hit and then it goes away, not like you're really slow. Then I was thinking like in that stage you have a little bit of health, so basically like you have a lot of health, like 100, okay, and then you get hit, and then you have like 25, but you're really slow. So like you can't just snipe somebody and like, oh, we're done. Like you hit him like twice, and then like for like, I don't know, 2 seconds, like you're invincible. So you can't die right away, you know? I was just thinking about something like that. I think it's also single player, how you have like a lot more ink, and it takes like less time until you need to regain ink and like go squid and get more ink. I was thinking for Salmon Run, you can, just like Salmon Run, you can hold 2 specials, but like a minute cooldown before you can use both of them. Like you can hold 2, but you can't use them both like right away. So that was fucking voice crack. You can use one, and then you just wait 60 seconds, and then you can use another one. But they're like very expensive, and you don't start off with any, and they can only get them from like drops, which I'll explain more loot stuff. So I'll go on. Okay, so I think I'm going to loot now. Just, there's no like, it's all tiered, like I said. Obviously you can pick up like maybe like another armor, maybe 2. That might be kind of OP though. I'm thinking maybe you can pick up another armor. Heals, I was thinking you could have like, you know, like the Krusty Sean food drinks. You might be able to buy. I'm thinking like there's gonna be like a money system where you can buy your teammates possibly back, but you can collect like, instead of money, it's either money or maybe you like, I'm thinking if you could buy people with money, or not, sorry, you buy back. I was thinking you can buy heals maybe. So I think the heals would be probably the food or drink. You can pick them up, possibly buy them with coins. I was thinking maybe syringes, you know, like you put an ink syringe. It might be a little too, I don't know, a little too graphic. Kind of like what Octane does, but like, you know, that's Octane and it's something different. But so then I was thinking like there's like stations where you can get stuff, where you can collect coins, and then you have like ink tanks. So ink tanks are like how you might be able to get your team back, or might allow you to like use ink for longer, like shoot for longer if you have ink tanks. So like maybe it takes like 5 ink tanks to buy somebody back instead of getting their like, you know, going to where someone camps their reboot car technically, because people do that and it sucks. So thinking you could either buy ink tanks, maybe possibly find ink tanks from drops maybe. So that would be like, ink tanks would be like the only way you can shoot for longer if you have more ink tanks, or if you have full ink tanks you can get like 5 of them and dispense them to like get your teammate back. And so like you don't have to use money. You have to use like the ink tanks, but the ink tanks are rare and they cost a lot of money. So like instead of that, you know, it's kind of like you're bargaining. Do I want to get rezzed again, or do I want to have good weapons and, you know, rely on me only not dying once? The supply drops could be like the Sheldon drones from single player, like when they give you a requested weapon, like those are just like, it'll be like that, but just it could give you ink tanks or higher rarity weapons. Like there's no ammo, so like, because you can just like everything's like ink, you know, like you don't need ammo, like you don't need shotgun shells or anything, you know. And then I was thinking, if you want to get specials, then you can kind of like in single player. I'm using a lot of single player and stuff, I haven't noticed. In single player you have like the cans, like you pick up and it gives you things. So I was thinking, okay, maybe you could find them like in like the cans, like in drops, or you could buy them for money. I don't know how the pricing would be, but it's just like, you know, there's like a little buy station. It's kind of like Warzone where you can buy shields. Like in Warzone you can buy shields, ammo, guns, your loadout, which maybe you could do a loadout system. Like, you know, I'm not trying to copy everything, but it would still be cool if you had like, if there was like the possible stuff where you have Fortnite, like I don't think I would do a reboot card, because then that'd just be dumb. Okay, I think you'd do maybe Gulag or buy them back. So kind of like Warzone did, but just a little different. Like you're not using money, it's like a second currency thing, but like you can also use that for fighting, yeah, for getting around, you know, because I don't think you'd have vehicles, you know, like in Fortnite you got, I don't know, maybe there's cars and you know. So what I did was I took a lot of the Fortnite stuff and I kind of like, okay, let me turn this into kind of like what Splatoon would kind of be like. I also took some stuff from like Apex a little bit and be like, could I make it like a little better, you know, take that idea, take that into Splatoon and make it a little different, a little spicy. And the movement is like, you know, getting around the map easily without like getting murked by the storm or zone or whatever you want to call it, okay? So in Fortnite there's like cars and vehicles and you can all do that, and there's like zip lines and helicopters and boats and all that, but we're not gonna have that, like, because I don't think that'll be, you know, it has to be like a Splatoon Vabs, you know. So there still can be zip line. I think you'd have ink. I think like the bus / dropship could be like the train, like behind, you know, in like Splatoon 1 they have like the train station behind. That could be like that, something like that, you know, where you jump out of that and like it doesn't go in a straight line, it's a curved path. See what I here? Path is curved, not a line, okay? So like maybe it's like a little like a little curve, you know. I was thinking maybe you could like super jump, maybe an item that like super jumps within a certain radius. You could like jump to somewhere. You could still swim in ink. If you're respawning, I'm thinking like if you like in, I think it's Warzone, you can buy respawns. I was thinking of having like a kind of a money system, maybe possibly like a Gulag where you get like bursties and you fight other people with bursties and like on a 1 second cooldown. I think that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe like if you respawn you like lose everything, but you're still back in and it could spawn you in a random place in the map. So then I was thinking, okay, what about for like things you can, you know, interact with like cover and all that. So I was thinking, okay, we could have sponges, those little like squeegee things from single player. I forgot what they're called, dude. I called them an ink cleaner. I don't know how I forgot what it's called. Possibly if you had like salmon bosses, or less like one hit to kill a octo boss from single player, and you get like spicy loot from it, kind of. I know all of my text on screen is cooked and jank. If you want to talk about it in the comments, just go down below and, you know, hit me up with some questions. I'll be like, yo, this is what I was thinking about, because it's kind of hard for me to take everything that I'm thinking about and spat it on paper, because I just can't do that. I don't know. I think it's just hard to do that. And I think about it a lot faster than I would write it, so I kind of like lose ideas. So I just try to get stuff down. So I'm surprised I came up with this much stuff, even though. Nintendo, if you want more stuff, hit me up. I'll gladly work on this with you. Please make this a thing, or just make this in Splatoon 3 and have the game worth $80. I don't care if it's a game with Battle Royale and Splatoon 3 multiplayer and Salmon Run and Shark Makeoids thing and single player. I would totally buy it. 10 out of 10 probably would buy again. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if this is something worth, you know, maybe Nintendo working out. I don't think they're gonna do it. It would be dope if they did. Tell me what you think of this. What else am I missing? What else should I put in here, you know? I can't make a game. If there is someone who wants to make a fan game, and I'm being serious right now, if someone wants to make a fan game of this, I think it's hard to make a battle royale, because, like, I think the servers, like, you have to make your own servers. It's not like player-to-player connection, which is how Splatoon works. Like, it connects to one console, and then, like, it's called, like, peer-to-peer connection. You can look it up. Yeah, I think they use servers, so I don't know, like, if I'd have to like have servers. Spicy cool, and a lot of things would need to be worked out, but I still think fucking talk, dude. I still think it would be a really cool game, and obviously I think the map can be possibly reworked. This is just, I don't know, somewhat of what I imagined it could be. Maybe you could just do something completely different. I was just trying to incorporate the other Splatoon things and some of the other maps that I like Salt Spray Rig. That's a pretty chill one. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more in the future. Road to 500 subos, and I will see you somewhere else. Peace.